Hi everyone, my name is Jamie O'Rourke. I'm the Artistic Director of Project Theatre. This video is part of our digital season as part of Feel Good Friday, and we are bringing you today a video to do with mindfulness, breathing, relaxing. This video is for all ages and families can get involved as well. So what we're going to do today is just have a little moment to relax, gather our thoughts and have a little breathe and maybe a little stretch as well. So all you need to have with you is yourself and a open space. A living room is fine, that's where I currently am in mine. You can have socks on, you can have shoes on, and just some comfortable clothing as well. You will need room to lie down as well, and just make sure that you have room to stretch out if you are doing this with other people. Okay, so we'll just start very gently. So just come to a seated position on the floor. Cross leg if possible, that would be great. And try and sit up nice and straight. And let's feel that smile across our chest. So really open up the chest. And the way we do that is by taking our palms and facing the ceiling with them. And just relax them on your knees, okay? So try not to hold the shoulders up here. Really pull them down, have a nice long neck. Imagine a little string pulling your shoulder blades together and then relax into that. Really rest onto your bottom. Good. And take a nice deep breath in through the nose and out through the mouth. And again. And if you want to close your eyes, that's absolutely great. If you don't, what to try and do is just have a very soft gaze. So almost like your eyes are 3/4 shut. So just let the eyelids drop just a little bit, really relax them. Good. And if you can close your eyes, that's great. Don't squeeze them tight, just let them close naturally. And take a nice deep breath in. Fill your tummy with air and then breathe out through the mouth. Very gently, not forcing anything. And when we breathe in, we don't want our shoulders to rise. Okay, so breathe in nice and gently, breathing in through the nose, right down into the tummy, filling the tummy with air, and then releasing it nice and slowly out through the mouth. Good. And just keep doing that. And what we want to do is not force a pattern of breathing, but actually listen to how our breathing works naturally. So just take a moment to feel that breath going in and out naturally. Good. And still trying to keep that strong posture as well, of nice straight back. And relaxing into this position. Well done. Good. And what I want you to do now, as well as listening to your breathing in and out, I want you to take your mind And just go up into your head a little bit. See what you're thinking, what you're feeling. What is most present in your mind right now? And any thoughts that come into your head, let them come in, and like little clouds, let them drift away again. And if you find yourself thinking a lot, lots of different things, little distractions, little niggles in the brain, just take yourself back to the breath. Breathing in and breathing out. Good. And if there are any little things going on around you, maybe you can hear noises, a ticking clock, birds outside, and just listen to them. And the same way we let our thoughts drift off, just let those sounds drift off as well. Coming back to the breath every time. And if you feel yourself still thinking about other things, don't judge that. Okay, don't judge yourself for thinking these things. Just allow yourself to relax and to bring yourself back naturally to the breath. In through the nose, out through the mouth. And now, let's think about how we're holding our body, because this might be a source of tension and little creating thoughts. So think about how we're holding our body. Right now I can feel my back quite tense, so I want to try and breathe into my back and really follow that breath down into the body. To help relax it. So in a moment we're going to work with where we're finding tension all over the body. But right now just think about where you're maybe holding a little bit tension right now. Sometimes we might be holding it in our fingers, so just give them a little wiggle if so. Our shoulders, give them a little roll back if you need to. And just find a position that's comfortable for you. We often hold tension in our neck, so just very softly bring the head down a little bit to rest on the chin, just ever so gently, creating that nice long line from our bottom right up to the top of our head. And you should feel, if you put your head down very gently, a stretch on the back, nice gentle stretch, and bring it up again. Lovely. Maybe we could turn our heads to the left and right. So just turning to the left very gently, back to the front, breathing it in and out as we do, and turning to the right, breathe in, and breathe out, back to the middle. Great. Okay, so we're now going to move to lying down. Okay, so if you can just find a space to lie down on your back, hoping you can still see on the camera if you're watching. Just lying down, on our back, and have your palms facing the ceiling, and still working to pull those shoulder blades down. Let those feet really flop over, and let that stomach just relax, let that back relax. Let those feet flop right over. And what we're going to do is do a little scan of our body. So we're going to scan from head to toe, just seeing where we might be holding any tension, and breathing into the stomach, and softening that tension. Good. So if we're finding maybe our legs are holding tension, or our shoulders, what I want us to do is to breathe in and squeeze those areas just a little bit, tense them up, and then release on the breath out. So we'll do a count of 3, breathing in, 2, 3, tense, and breathe out, 2, 3, releasing. So we're breathing in and tensing, and releasing and breathing out. And just keep doing that till you feel that little area, that part of the body just softening. If you need to clench your fist, that's good. That's a nice tense for the arms, curling up the toes, tightening the legs, squeezing the bottom together, helps with the back, the shoulders together, and release. Lovely. Good. And just keep focusing on that breath. If you find your head is awkward on the floor, try and bring down on your chin a little bit. Create a little chin for yourself. Lower that chin, and that will help lengthen that line from the bottom to the top of your head. Maybe move the head side to side a little bit. Rock it very gently to release any tension on the neck. Good. Now focusing on the breath even more. Let's try and strengthen that breath a little bit. So we're adding to the natural breath. So breathe in a little bit more now, in through the nose, filling up that stomach, breathing out through the mouth. So we're making a little bit more noise with it now. Breathing in through the nose, making sure not to rise those shoulders, breathing out. Good. And if our mind becomes distracted on these things, or anything around us, just remember, go back to the breath. Just enjoy that in and out. Very easy. Good. And now we're going to continue on, and from this lying down position we're going to roll onto one side very gently. We're going to breathe in, roll onto our side, and breathe out. If you want to watch first before you do this, that's fine. So we take a nice deep breath in and roll to one side, creating a little cushion for our face with our hands and breathing out. Do that once again. So we bring the knees up, roll over, create a little cushion for our head. Okay. So if you can do that, and breathe out. Good. And just find a comfortable position to lie here for a second, breathing in. Notice where the breath is now going. Notice how it changes. Try to relax in this new position. Good. And now we're going to continue this rollover. We're going to breathe in and roll over onto our hands and knees. Okay? So from this position, breathe in, create a little stable for the hands and legs. And what we want to do is continue to keep that nice long line from our head to our bottom. So let the head really flop down as much as possible. I'll move back a little bit here. And try and create a nice stable frame that you can relax into. Let your back relax. Don't hold it too much. Breathe into it and relax. Still working to try and pull those shoulders down. Good. Breathe into this position. Good. This is where we can really feel the breathe into the back. Still letting that tummy expand as much as possible. Good. And now we're going to take a breathe in and we're going to come backwards onto our knees. Okay, so we're simply breathing in and going to a kneeling position. I'll move back a little bit so you can see. Good. Okay. And in this kneeling position, we want to continue that nice smile across the shoulders. So we're just sitting back on our heels. Good. You can put your hands where you would like. I'll rest mine on my legs. And still keeping those eyes closed, or a very soft gaze. Breathe into this position. In through the nose, keeping that strong posture that we've been doing. That nice wide chest, a nice smile across the chest. If we want to open the legs slightly further, that's fine. And now just using our hands, we're going to work on that chest area just to keep from caving in. So keeping those shoulders down and out. We're going to take our hands and put our two palms together and spread out those fingers. If you can watch the video for this to just see. Bring the arms together and the two thumbs bring into the chest and just work to keep pushing in and keeping those arms up, keeping the fingers out. So it's a nice stretch for the hands, for the arms, for the shoulders, for the back, for the chest. So holding this here and working to push in and also push out with the hands and the arms, and pushing out with the fingers as well. nice deep breath in and push in. There we go. Push into the hands and hold that strong position and use it as a moment of tension, pushing in and release. Good, so that's a very nice stretch to open the chest. Okay, now in this position we're going to do a small listening exercise. So I'm going to get my singing bowl. Now this singing bowl will create a sound that we're going to try and listen to while we're breathing in and out. So we're going to try and listen to it for as long as we can. Okay, so when it chimes, just breathe in, take the sound in, listening, and try and listen for as long as you can. The sound will feel like an echo and a vibration around the room. So try and listen even when the sound feels like it has passed. Try and listen as long as you can. So taking a nice deep breath in. And we'll do it once again, just listening for as long as you can to the sound. Breathe in. Good. And now by this time, in this kneeling position, you're maybe finding your toes and your feet are going a bit numb. Okay, that's absolutely fine. So what we're now going to do is go to a standing position. Okay, so very gently, you can keep your eyes closed for this if you want. You can open them also. Just bring your right foot into a kneeling position and let it sit there for a while. Give it a little stretch. Oh, there's my knees clicking. There we go. And use this leg to bring you up to standing position with the other leg. I'm just going to adjust the camera so that you can see me in the standing position. Okay, great. So we're now in a standing position. Let's just adjust ourselves. Bring the feet together, nice and tight. Okay, so ankles together. And as we've been doing earlier, let's find a little moment of tension and release it. So squeeze those legs together, those feet together, squeezing the bottom as well, and release. Good. Let's take a breath in and tense up and release. Good. So still holding these feet together, having that nice wide open chest. If we want to do our hands to open that chest again and keep those shoulders down, that's great. Good. Now what we're simply going to do is take a nice deep breath in through the nose, out through the mouth, and we're going to breathe in, bring our hands up in the air, and then we'll breathe out, bring our hands back down. Okay, very gently, still trying to hold this position of our feet together, back nice and straight, those shoulders back, that chest open, that head relaxed. Okay. Breathe in, arms up. Breathe out. Breathe in and down and out. Good. Again. Keeping those shoulders down and out. Lovely. Great. Okay. And now wherever you are in the room, I want you to try and face. If you have a window, that's great. Try and face the window. Okay. And what I want you to do, if you don't have a window, if you have a light on in the room, look towards whatever light source you have. Okay, a lamp or a light up on the ceiling or the window. So I'm just going to face towards my window, and I want you to breathe in this position and imagine the light coming right towards you and lifting you up and brightening you up. Breathe in, arms up. Take all that light in and breathe out. Breathe out. Good. Breathing in. Imagine all that lovely sunshine, all that lovely light coming in, and breathe out. Hands down. Good. Okay. Now, very gently open your eyes now. Great. And just give yourself a very gentle little shake, little move about. There we go. Bending the arms, bending the legs, give yourself a little wiggle. Lovely. Turning the head. Good. Okay. So, what we want to remember from this session is to relax, to always come back to our breath. If we have any thoughts that are coming in, distracting us, making us feel anxious, just take a moment to come back to that breathing in and that breathing out. Okay. Everyone have a lovely day. Take care. Be safe. And if anyone would like to do a similar class to this again, we would be very happy to do that. If anyone would like to do it in a small group participation session, we can also look at that as well. So please do get in touch with us. Thank you very much for joining us. Stay calm, stay happy, and we'll see you very soon. Bye.